Good morning everybody, I'm Jill, behind the camera is Roger, and we are Which Way Now? Today we're travelling from Banff to Jasper along the Icefields Parkway. We've been driving for about 3 minutes and we've come across this beautiful lake. This is called Herbert Lake. Incredible reflections from the mountains and the trees. The Icefields Parkway is an incredibly scenic drive that runs between Jasper and Lake Louise. It's about 150 miles long and it's renowned across Canada and around the world for its scenery. The scenery you see is mostly mountains and lakes, with the odd glacier thrown in for good measure too.
So many chances, no time to learn. I need to find another way to make things right. I won't be coming back again a second time. Can't take it back, everything you've done. You know youth is wasted on the young. We still don't know where we belong. Time will tell us where we went wrong. You know youth is wasted on the young. On the young.
Today we're on the Icefields Parkway. You've seen the beginning bit of that video, and now we're at a place called Peto Lake. The colour of this is quite incredible. Apparently it's to do with the rock flower that's suspended in the water. Makes all the lakes look slightly different colours, but this is such an incredible turquoise colour. Quite amazing. What with that and the views of the mountains all around it, it's a special, special place.
Endless road, reaching for something we used to know. If I had another chance.
When we walked back to the car after we'd been to Peto Lake, on the way back there was the most incredible sight. There was a bride in her full white dress, about 8 adult bridesmaids, about 4 children's bridesmaids, and photographers all climbing up. And when I say climbing up, this was quite a steep climb up to this lake as well. The bride had trainers on, let's put it that way. It was just not what we were expecting as we walked back to the car at all. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get it on video, because if we had, I think that would have been a real highlight. This was another stop on the Icefields Parkway, and this was called Waterfowl Lakes. And we walked for about 15 minutes and we didn't find any lakes, but we did find this very nice river. And then we saw a sign that said it was another 10 minutes to Waterfowl Lakes. So actually we didn't bother, we just looked from the bridge. This is called the Weeping Wall. It's another famous waterfall on the Icefields Parkway, and it's called the Weeping Wall because of the number of small little waterfalls that come down over it. And if you look, there's 5 or 6 or maybe even more waterfalls that come down over the edge here. This is typical scenery on the Icefields Parkway, and to be honest, around every single corner there's stunning mountains, amazing lakes and incredible waterfalls. But the other thing that amazed us was how little traffic there is. This was in the end of May, when it's meant to be their peak season, and there's just nobody around.
Wake up 2 p.m. I don't know where we are. Looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor.
This is the Icefields Parkway. We've just parked at the bottom of the hill and we're walking up to see the toe of the glacier. It's quite a climb actually, especially for Mum, but she's done very well to get up here. And you can see this says 1992. We're not sure how much further over the hill the glacier is, but in 1992, so only 31 years ago, it was here. And actually we've seen signs all the way up, right from 1925, that show us how far away the glacier was then. And in 1948, so after the end of the Second World War, it was beyond where the cars are down there. So it's retreated massively in the last 70 or 80 years, which is really worrying. We've seen the tundra buggies going onto the snow as well, but we're very glad that we've walked.
I've been chasing you like the tail of a dog. I don't get no sleep when we kiss in the dark like we do. I just love the way it feels. Yeah, I know it's bad, but I can't resist. When I look in your eyes, I don't know what is real. All I know is that I could go anywhere as long as you're with me. Oh, I'm drunk and I know it, but I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it. Yeah, 'cause no one knows if we're just jumping.
So this is where the glacier came to in 2006, and we've just read that it's retreating 5 metres every single year, which is such a worry. When the glacier moves, which obviously you can see how much it has done, it takes rock and debris with it which go at the bottom of the glacier, and as it moves, those rocks and things make huge scratches in the bedrock underneath, and here you can see some of the scratches on the rock, and those scratches are called striations.
In 1834, the glacier was about 100 metres behind me. It really is frightening just how quickly it is moving. This is our hire car. It's a Jeep Sahara. To be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed. Yep, I guess there's nothing wrong with Jeeps. I'm sure they're fine cars. But we've got a Land Rover Defender at home and we absolutely love it. It's called Yoho, named after a national park in Canada, and Yoho means awe and wonder. Somehow having a Jeep just feels like we're being unfaithful to Yoho. That's just how I feel.